Boy, that'll be an easy sell, grocery store, wouldn't it?
Just wanted to. Tension pond.
No, like as those buildings are changing colors, what do those colors represent? Units, different.
Yeah, here.
Yes.
Yeah, those are different unit types. So 1 bedrooms are green, 2 bedrooms are this orange, 3 bedrooms are red, and studios are blue.
So as you're doing this thing is designing your units, putting your footprint there, totaling up all your square footage on the bottom and everything.
Yep. We need 854 stalls, parking stalls. We have 948 on the site as it is right now. But we can do different configurations as well, just play with different building types and layouts.
There you go.
That one's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Stories, everything.
What's that, 3 stories?
4.
I think
We
I
could
like that better because you could do elevators and then this be a really nice site.
Yeah. And then we have some single family over here.
Can you convert that to so how many units is that so far?
So on the
581?
yeah, 581 multifamily units. And then 73 single family lots.
What if you turn that into some nice townhomes instead of some connected, some attached townhomes?
You could do the attached townhomes on the outer streets, and the inside could be single family.
Well, I was just trying to maximize that dirt.
Oh, okay.
I got 126 townhomes there.
126 plus 5 what?
581.
There you go.
And 60,000 square foot of commercial.
In 15 minutes.
Yeah.
35,000. What's that old deal? You're not paying me for the one hit. You're paying me for where to hit. Wow.
Yeah.
Would you put some ponds in those green spaces?
Up in here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we certainly could.
Put some water feature, and I know we're gonna need some detention.
What about a pool for the apartment complex?
Yeah. Couple of pools.
Wrong spot, isn't it? Yeah, we could add some, you could add parks and ponds and whatever.
Dog park.
Whatever reason it doesn't want to. So leave it in the building anyways. Not bad.
Not bad.
Then we can
Well,
mess
it'd be
with.
nice, Donna, if we could talk him. Donna, you designing that all of the buildings now with CLT?
Yep.
And how, from a cost perspective, give me some insight.
Well, you're putting more cost into the envelope of the building or the shell. But like on these 4-story buildings, we would effectively be lowering the entire building 5 feet. So we pay for less volume that's consumed by floor trusses that you don't get to make use of. So we're shortening the building, and then we're also having it pre-finished. So if we do CLTs, all of our ceilings are already pre-finished in wood. So now the only thing we sheetrock are walls. So our sheetrocking bid comes way down. And then like our stair shafts and elevate shafts are all pre-finished wood. So we can just do bolt-in steel steps, and we don't need any sheetrock in those areas. So we get a classier looking building. We don't get all the nicks and scratches in sheetrock like you get when something touches the wall. So it just depends on how you're doing it. Again, if you're doing it as a long-term hold, the building's gonna hold up better. That's where you get your benefits on this. It's not just made to build and flip.
What about our cost of?
And a
construction
faster
overall?
build.
Oh,
Yeah, the cost in is probably not a whole lot different. It's gonna look different on paper up front
mhm.
because the materials cost more, but as we take labor out of the build, if we can start taking builds that should be 14, 16 months and doing them in 8 or 9, if we start calculating interest carry and all those things on money, that's where the end cost of the building doesn't have to be a lot different than what it looks like on paper when you just write numbers down for materials.
Got it.
Is there advantage to soundproofing? When I was listening to Dave that day too?
Yeah, the solid wood really absorbs the noise. So when we do that, like you gotta have an STC of 50 in a floor system, and where we're doing CLT with just a gypcrete on top, we get an STC of, I think, 58 or 62.
Okay,
Depending on the thickness of it. So it really absorbs that noise, doesn't get echoey like you would in a typical build where it's got the sound can resonate because of the hollow space.
and the CLT is just each floor truss instead of trusses,
Correct. And it's also the demising walls.
demising walls. So that would be soundproofing in the demising walls too, correct?
Correct. So one side of the demising wall gets finished in wood. So if you talk, like everybody likes a loft unit, that's what these units really look like, a loft in an old building. Because there's so much warmth of the wood, and then it cuts our carbon sequestry down for the building.
So it's gonna look similar to those pictures that we saw, the Milwaukee building with the CLT. Those are gorgeous.
Wendy, can you pull that up?
Yeah, those are the ones that Darren sent us. I don't, I'll look for it and let you know if I can find it.
Okay. Don, the reason I asked those questions, I was saying this spot on 75 and 5 going into Melissa I mean, this is probably one of the most visible corners in the area. I mean, like all these other big corners, you see all these apartments, this would be that. And I was just saying how cool it would be if we could talk them into allowing us to do some rooftop decks.
Yep.
But you
Yeah,
know,
because with the
so-
CLT, we could just make that top.
y'all's audio went out. We can see you. We see your work. Well, you know, they're really cost conscious, Don. So if we can make it work in the numbers on the sale,
Can you hear us now, Alvin?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, those are the kind of amenities you wouldn't get in any other building around. So, you know, you got a couple of things to look at as cost, and obviously it's got a cash flow. But then you can start to make it that nobody else has a building like yours.
Right.
So create amenities that make people want to live there.
Right.
I look at this in the day and age of Whole Foods and all of that. There are people that want to live where it is more environmentally friendly, and that's what these buildings are. By dropping the energy load of the building, we drop how much power we need going into it. So all of those things are working towards being environmentally friendly.
I
So
found,
like you could do partial CLT decks on buildings like that, where that would be an amenity space 30 feet up in the air, where you'd have a view out over things.
okay, I found Darren's article he sent us.
Oh, that's good looking, Leif. Wendy, you mind sharing that picture while Leif is doing that?
Can you see this?
Mhm.
We see your screen. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so you can see where the ceiling is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's where you really see your wood accents and things really start to give some warmth to a building.
I guess this was some of the building stuff, but yeah. Really,
Nice.
yeah.
Wendy,
gorgeous.
go back to that parking garage. Oh, that.
Other floor to ceiling windows.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's really where the CLT technology, when you blend that with CNC cutting and routing availability, is how you can create joints like that are just amazing. So that project is 28 stories tall, all wood.
yeah.
Wow. That was beautiful. I was
Cool.
wondering if it was going to be dark.
Now, it's spruce like that, you can stain it dark if you want, but usually that lighter color doesn't make the space feel as small.
Small, that's right. That was my concern, but now seeing this, Don, that's amazing.
It's just a gorgeous modern.
Yeah.
Just
Now you
add
can
more.
see how the white part is softened. So
Yeah,
you're putting your mechanicals and things in areas where you're covering it. And then leaving, then your rooms like that, it gives definition. So there it looks like there's a dining room and a kitchen, even though it's one open room.
Yeah.
But your eye picks two different rooms because of those height changes.
So
Yeah.
that 48 unit building is gonna be inclusive of the CLT.
Correct.
Oh,
Yep.
man.
Yeah, just gorgeous. So are you saying?
Oh, that's gonna be so nice, man. The second side of Princeton is gonna be like, oh, this is amazing.
Yeah, beautiful.
Well,
Technology.
I love the benefits too. As far as the soundproofing, the energy benefit.